Disturbing, newly released body camera video shows the moment a family dog named Lucy was shot and killed by a Jacksonville police officer. The dog's owners plan to file a lawsuit against JSO, alleging excessive, deadly force on a family pet. The sheriff's office says the officer's not facing any disciplinary action.
You killed my dog in front of my kids for no reason, and there's never been an apology.
News for Jackson reporter Eric Avignon has been in contact with Lucy's owner since breaking this story nearly 4 weeks ago. Eric, now joining us with the latest on this case, and that involves this video that we see.
Yeah, Kent, you have to understand, Lucy's owners have hired an attorney out of Gainesville who specializes in cases involving animals. But get this, today we learned that JSO review board cleared the officers of any wrongdoing, stating that his actions were within departmental policy.
And where were your dogs?
In the backyard.
Did your dogs ever come outside?
No.
This is the JSO Bodycam video Kimberly Bruce wanted the public to see after her 1-year-old dog Lucy was shot and killed by patrol officer Carl Lampkin. In the video, Officer Lampkin is heard asking Bruce to see her dogs after receiving a complaint that her animals chased a teenage boy on his way to school. The officer wanted to see if the dogs would walk out of the yard if Bruce opened the gate.
Well, he's out the gate. Hey, bud. Hey.
Come on.
Get back. Get down.
Why would you do that?
Do you feel like this could have just been handled totally different?
Way different. First of all, should have never been asked to open a fence that has beware the dog and no trespassing. Secondly, the first shot missed. The dog was clearly running from him. He should have never fired again.
Former prosecutor turned defense attorney Randy Reap is not affiliated with the case, but reviewed the video and agrees with Lucy's owner.
He invited the dog to him. The threat he brought to himself. The dog was previously properly contained. I think the animal control folks would tell you that. Secondly, the need to discharge a firearm when he has so many other tools available to him, a baton, a taser, all sorts of other non-deadly forces, destructive forces in this case. And then what's really disturbing is the dog was actually fleeing at that point when the officer continues to discharge the firearm, and that should be really worrisome. He's discharging that firearm downrange. Do you notice what's in the background?
A car and
Other homes, presumptively people.
Lucy did bite the officer on both his finger and leg, and Reap says the officer had the right to defend himself, but says after firing the first round at Lucy and missing,
the dog was clearly leaving, fleeing, if you will. Discharging those other rounds, 3 or 4 additional rounds, seems extreme.
Now, Bruce says she hopes this incident leads to better police training on how to respond to calls involving dogs. Reporting live in the newsroom, Eric Avignon, Channel 4, the local station.
Eric, this all started because of a child who said he was being chased by the dogs. Do we know anything about him?
Yes, we do. Several weeks ago, when I first reported the story, the boy's mother told me off camera that her son was walking to school when Bruce's 2 dogs came after him, so he jumped onto Bruce's car to get away. Bruce and her husband both told the police they believe the boy ignored the beware of dogs sign on that fence and opened the back gate where he was confronted by the dogs before trying to steal from their tool shed. They say that the gate is always closed, but for some reason, when Bruce heard her dogs barking and went outside to check on the commotion, she says she noticed someone had opened that gate, but says her dogs were still inside that yard. Kent, Mary?
All right, Eric Avignon, we continue to follow this story. Thank you, Eric.